Round got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Double Danger. In today's video, I'm doing Would You Rather on either.io or either.io, however you pronounce it. But I did a recent video which was Have You Ever, and that video did pretty well. So I'm doing a Would You Rather now. And between the two, you guys tell me which one you like the best, because I don't know if I should really do both. I mean, I don't know. I'd just rather do one, and this is also like a lot simpler, because there isn't actually a game for Have You Ever, but this Would You Rather is an actual game that you can play online. And the questions are made by people, so you always get a new question. Alright, I did not pick this one right here, but I would rather be a superhero. I think that'd be cool. So I'll go to the next question. Were high heels were dressed? Okay, I'm a guy. I'm not answering that. Live in the world of Dr. Seuss or live in the Star Trek universe? Dr. Seuss for sure. If you pick Star Trek universe, I bet you have like freaking Minecraft t-shirts in your closet. I'm just saying that right now. If you had to wake up to one thing every day, would you rather be deeply insulted by a stranger or be slapped across the face? Be deeply insulted by a stranger. I think that'd be really funny. Because honestly, I don't care. You can call me whatever you want, and I just wouldn't care. Would you rather 80s child star actor, 60s one-hit wonder? Probably this. Because I heard growing up in the 80s was really, really fun. And plus, if I was a child in the 80s, I'd be growing up in the 80s. And plus, I'd be a star. So I'd get a lot of recognition and fame. And I'd be an actor, which I actually want to be an actor. But that's a very demanding industry, and I think it'd be pretty hard to do. So, actually, that's a great idea. I start doing skits on my channel. But not like the stupid ones where it's like, freaking... Let me think about this one. Bigfoot in the forest, and you see some dude and it's like, I don't know, Macklemore furry ass coat or something being Bigfoot. Like, no, nothing like that. I mean, like, I'd get like fake blood, I'd get props, I'd do stuff like that. So I might do a couple skits on my channel. I've been meaning to do skits for the past 2 years now. But for one, I haven't had the people or connections as like actors or people who would be wanting to film, and two, I don't really have a good camera besides my iPod. It's a 6th generation iPod. It's got a really good camera, but I mean, I'd rather want to use something that's like worth my while. Like my iPod, I only have it for like a few more years, but a camera I could like bring with me everywhere. I could take it places. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing skits maybe. But I just need to find a camera person and 1, 2, possibly 3 actors depending on what it is. I'm gonna make this video a little bit longer. I'm gonna tell you a story right now, alright? I used to be friends with this one guy named Miles YT. You probably remember him if you were around that long. Well, in October of 2017, we got in a dispute, and it wasn't the most healthy, friendly breakup, and so we just decided not to be friends anymore, which I kind of still want to be friends with him, but he doesn't know that. Well, it's nothing like that he or I did. It was more like well, he got involved in an argument, and he tried to pull me into it, and I said I don't want to be a part of it, and he started calling me two-faced, and I'm like, I'm not having that, so I don't want to be your friend. Because if you're going to call me two-faced just because I'm trying to stay neutral about some, then, yeah. But, I've been trying to contact him lately. Well, not really trying, I like text him on Skype, but anyways, me and him were going to do, like, a zombie survival one, a skit. And we'd actually get like a few actors from around our school and like actually kind of like pay them to like dress up as zombies and stuff. And we'd shoot in his neighborhood. And like we're like gonna get soda and stuff and turn it different colors with like food dye or something like that to make like a potion, you know, like bring people back to being a human and stuff. But We never got around to doing that. That was supposed to be in 8th grade. I'm gonna be a junior this year. So, oh man, I miss 8th grade. I miss it so much. Anyways, next question. Would you rather store all of your photos on Facebook or store all your photos on Flickr? I don't know what Flickr is. I'm gonna do that. I'm guessing nobody knows what Flickr is. You don't want to be lonely. Would you rather only date people with severe OCD? Only date chain smokers. OCD for sure. You know why? My house would always be clean. Hear your parents having sex or arguing. That's a great question. I already hear my parents arguing. My dad and my stepdad argue like a lot. So I'm around arguing, but I never heard them have sex, so I don't know. I think it'd be kind of funny if they did that. Let's just say arguing, because it's funny when they argue. I laugh at them because it's over the stupidest shit. I remember one time, it wasn't even my dad. Me and my brother, there's like 3 scoops of ice cream left, and me and my brother ate it all. Because, you know, when you eat ice cream, I hate when people buy like the half gallons. Because there's like not much there. I mean, I could eat half of that in like one day. I'm not trying to sound fat. I'm just trying to be real with all of you. I could eat half of one of those in one day. Actually, no, one sitting. I should say that. And I don't know why, but I'm only allowed to get like 2 spoonfuls. So we're like supposed to save it or whatever. But me and my brother, we split that, and we didn't even really get that much ice cream at piece, but it's enough to like be dessert, I guess. And my stepmom walks in the kitchen, and she looks in the freezer, and she's like, "Where the hell was the ice cream?" And then me and Austin are like, "We ate it. Why?" And then she gets like extremely mad just because we ate the rest of the ice cream, and she was acting like a brat about it. And then she goes into her study room, because she has her own study room. Like how some of your parents might have like a little office if you're dad or mom. If one of them works in like a business or something, they have like an office where they do their work. It's kind of like that, but it's like a study room, alright? And my living room is right next to it, and it has a doorway that connects the 2 rooms. And she just sitting there pouting in her chair about how there's no ice cream left. And my dad asks her what's wrong. And she's like, "They ate all the ice cream." And at this point, me and my brother are like kind of snickering at each other, right? Because this is very amusing to us. She is crying because not crying, but she was like literally pouting because we ate the rest of the ice cream. And my dad actually said to me and my brother, "You guys can have some ice cream." And plus, if you have like 3 scoops left, and that's 1.5 per person, would it make sense just to eat it all and get a new container, or save like a little tiny piece left for like the next person? I mean, what would you do? Like honestly, would you just eat the rest of it and get a new container of it, or would you just leave like a tiny morsel of it left? Well, you obviously know that me and my brother decided to eat it all, and so my dad asked me and my brother. He's like, "So, what'd you guys do with the ice cream?" And me and Austin were like, "We ate the rest of it." And he's like, "Why?" And then we said, "Because you said we could." And he's like starting to get technical about it. He's like, "Why didn't you eat the rest of it? I said you can have some." And we're like, "There's not even that much left." And so she was like trying to brainwash my dad into like her side, which I don't even know why. It's ice cream. It's not a big deal. If you want something sweet, get like a piece of candy or something. Like, jeez. And then my brother says, "Well, if you just want to pout about it, I'll just buy you a new gallon." And then she's like, "No, I don't want that." And then the rest of the night, me and my brother were just laughing. We're just quiet for the whole time. But it was a really funny story. Anyways, for a $2,000 reward, would you rather stay overnight in a haunted asylum or go on a scary but broken roller coaster? Huh. I mean, I don't know. I guess that, because I've never really had a paranormal encounter. So I couldn't really say that I'm like a firm believer in ghosts or anything. Because I've never really had like one of those paranormal encounters that maybe some people have. I don't know if ghosts are real or fake, honestly. I'm just like whatever about it. You know what I mean? Alright, let's watch The Office. I don't even watch any of those. I know what they are, but I don't watch them. Prefer to die, freeze to death, or boil to death. Probably freeze, because after a while you just get numb to it, because you're so cold. So, see how or what created civilization, or see how or what ends civilization. Probably see what ends, because I could care less about what was created. Which I have my own beliefs about that, so I'm not going to say that out loud on YouTube, because there's already a lot of controversy in the comments. But I'd say see how or what ends civilization, because if you can see how or what ends it, then you can better prepare yourself for the future. And plus, if you're seeing like flying cars and stuff, you know that's like pretty much in the future. So either A, just don't worry about it and live the rest of your life, or B, start warning people about it and say something about it and get people on your side about it. But I don't know if anybody would really believe you. But I'd rather pick that one for that reason. I'd rather make out... okay, that's disgusting. Or wear cut-off shorts your whole life, never taking them off. Probably that one. Wait, what? I'd never make out with my cousin. Alright? That's disgusting. I could live with that, because you can wash your pants or shorts without taking them off, so I wouldn't have a problem with them. I mean, like, hey, you can unbuckle... sorry, I just hit my desk. You can unbuckle them and start washing them all around the inside and stuff and still not take them off. Taking them off means completely taking them off, right? I'd never make out with my cousin there. Would you rather be bald everywhere or be albino? I don't know. I'd say be bald everywhere. I don't want to be albino because I'd be looking all white and pale. And be bald everywhere. I mean, I could just get a wig. And plus, I wouldn't need to shave nothing, so that'd be great. Would you rather run fast or jump high? Probably run fast. Because I'm a really slow runner right now. I mean, back when a couple of years ago, I was able to run like a 740 mile, which I think is pretty good. But now I've just gotten like lazy. I've gotten slow. And plus, jumping high, how does that really benefit you? If you're in a life or death situation, would you rather run fast or jump high? I mean, you gotta think about these things. If you could choose to be an age and if you could choose an age to stay forever, would you rather be 21 or be 10? Oh man, oh, that's tough. I missed being in elementary school so much, and middle school actually. I'm a junior in high school now, or going to be, and I miss it so much. I especially miss 8th grade. That's the number one year I miss the most, because I had a lot of people who liked me, not like boyfriend, girlfriend, but like were cool with me. I had a lot of friends. I knew almost everybody. Third of all, I went to Washington, D.C. for that trip. You have as a middle schooler. I don't know what you guys have, but I went to D.C. for my 8th grade trip. And that was so fun. It's one of my most remembered vacations that I remember. I keep that in the back of my mind. I literally think about it every week. I still remember it to this day. It was so fun. I'm going to tell you a story real quick. So, we get to a Marriott. Not anything like fancy. Like a 2 or 3 level Marriott, you know what I'm talking about? And they have these key cards that you use instead of the things that you slide in the door and take out. It's one of the things you just touch it to the scanner and it scans your card. But anyways, ours is broke at like, I think it was 11 at night. That's when we got back. So we're trying pushing it on the door and stuff, and it won't open. So we gotta call this one dude down, and it takes him about a half hour to get there. My friend says to me, he's like, I bet you $10 this guy speaks broken English. He walks up, he's like, hello? What needs fixed on the door? And then we start laughing so hard, because he actually did speak broken English. It was really funny. And then he finally fixes it, and then I got this toy pig where you squeak it. or you squeeze its belly really fast, and it makes like pig sounds. And the door was wide open, so I started squeezing it very slowly. And the more you close the door, the faster I started squeezing it. It is just so funny. But I think I'd rather be 21 just because I'd have a lot more things to do. Like, I could live on my own, I could have my own job, my own salary. I could have a boyfriend, girlfriend, not boyfriend, I'm not gay. I could have a girlfriend. But being 10, I mean, I could have a girlfriend, but at the same time, I'm 10, so it'd be nothing serious. I'd rather eat a pine cone or eat an acorn. Well, I've heard from a squirrel that acorns are pretty good, so I'd rather eat an acorn. If you own a time machine, would you rather it be a DeLorean or it be a telephone booth? Definitely a DeLorean. Definitely. Rather save Tupac's life or see Jesus for 2 hours. Y'all are gonna hate me for this one. I'd rather see Jesus for 2 hours. Because Tupac, I mean, he could have saved his own life, I think, because he was like in gangs and stuff. I mean, I liked his music and stuff. I still do. I'm just saying, like, if he wasn't in gangs or anything, and he's like, you know what I'm trying to say, he probably wouldn't have got shot. Now, X, on the other hand, he got shot because that was a robbery. So, I mean, he couldn't have done nothing there, but Tupac, definitely, I think he could have saved his own life. And plus, I'd rather see Jesus for 2 hours, because I think that'd just be really cool, if I could. If you traveled to England recently, would you rather attend the royal wedding or attend the Olympic Games? The Olympic Games, definitely. I couldn't give a two shits about the royal wedding. Would you rather relive a specific moment? Buddy, you misspelled that. Or recreate a random moment? I don't know. So either I relive a moment that I want to, a specific one, or I recreate something random. I don't know. Probably relive a specific moment. I don't know what that would be though. But I just picked that. I think of it if the time came. But I'm not going to give that much thought right now. Would rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you type LOL, haha, LMAO, etc. Or always have to replicate the face of any emoticon you use. I mean, I'd laugh out loud because it could be like just haha, like a tiny little chuckle like that. I mean, I don't gotta be anything major, right? Make out with a Gollum or hook up with Beetlejuice from the movie. Okay, I'm not gay. I'm skipping that one. Have your face on the $1 bill or have your face on the $100 bill? Definitely the $100 bill. Always wear a top hat or always wear a giant clock necklace. Giant clock. Be required to perform 2 years of mandatory military service when you turn 18. Have a draft enforced during wartime. So I'm required to perform 2 years of military service when I'm 18, or have a draft enforced during wartime. I guess that, I mean, I wouldn't really want to go into war. I mean, I would if I had to. Like, let's say that they need more people in the army. Like, say we got World War III going on or some shit like that, and they need some more people in the army. I mean, or Marines. Marines is the correct choice because they're the ones out doing that stuff. So, I'd do it, but, I mean, if it wasn't, like, I have to do it, I mean, I wouldn't do it, so I'd probably do the 2 years when I'm 18. Alright, this is going to be the last question, so, Would you rather have a terrible audition on American Idol or get a ridiculously easy question wrong on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think this one, because a lot of people would laugh at it. I mean, a lot of people would laugh at have a terrible audition on American Idol, but I think get a ridiculously easy question wrong on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it would be funny, and plus, I wouldn't even really get that embarrassed. I'd just be like, oh, and then everybody would laugh. But if I have a terrible audition on American Idol, people would be like, hey, this guy's shit. And then that would make me feel kind of bad, you know what I mean? So I'd rather do the ridiculously easy question, because I think it would be the less embarrassing, and plus a lot of people would laugh at it. Like, what's 2 plus 2? I'd say 5, and everybody would just die of laughter. So, yeah. That's going to be the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe.